What's up, it's Auto Handles, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Markelle Fultz. Before we can get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's begin. The 2017 NBA draft at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York was packed with talent. Standouts like Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Bam Adebayo, among others, came from this class, and many have since developed into all-star caliber or better. The class has earned its place as one of the most memorable drafts in recent memory. Yet, in that class of highly skilled players, the number 1 overall pick, Markelle Fultz, was highly graded by scouts. So no wonder the Philadelphia 76ers selected Fultz, who was a consensus top talent. Fultz's pre-draft appeal was built on a mix of physical tools such as his athleticism and his scoring prowess. At 6'4" with a remarkable 6'10" wingspan, he had the physical profile of a modern guard. His shooting was smooth, so much so that at one point he drew comparisons to James Harden. In Philadelphia, some saw something special in Fultz, trading up with the Boston Celtics to secure him at the number 1 spot, an aggressive move they felt was worth the risk at the time. Little did they know that this move would change the landscape of the league. Instead of Boston taking Fultz and Philadelphia becoming the new NBA powerhouse with a core of Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Jason Tatum, they drafted a player who was bound to fail, and his journey starts on the wrong foot as the beginning of Fultz's pro career was far from what anyone expected. Almost as soon as he entered the league, Fultz began to experience one of the most puzzling setbacks in NBA history. His once smooth shooting stroke was visibly altered, his release became lower, and his confidence seemed shaken. Over time, it became apparent that Fultz's issues were not just mechanical, but physical. The issues Markelle was dealing with were from thoracic outlet syndrome, which is normally quite rare. This syndrome, which impacts the nerves between the neck and shoulder, led to his infamous shooting struggles. For a player once known for his scoring ability, this was a nightmare. In his first 2 years with the 76ers, Fultz's career stalled as he struggled with health and playing time, appearing in only 35 games. Eventually, Philadelphia and Fultz mutually agreed that a fresh start was needed, and he was traded to the Orlando Magic in 2019. This move allowed Fultz a new beginning, a chance to get healthy without the pressure of immediate success. The Magic, who were rebuilding, offered a patient environment where he could work on his game. In Orlando, Fultz slowly but steadily began to show flashes of the player he was once projected to be. His scoring touch was still inconsistent, but he became a reliable playmaker, with solid averages and the ability to contribute both on offense and defense. Despite his setbacks, Fultz's physical gifts provided him a foundation to build on. His time in Orlando demonstrated his capability to play at an NBA level, even if he wasn't putting up superstar numbers. In the 2022-23 season, he posted a respectable 14 points and 6 assists per game on solid shooting numbers. Just as his career seemed to stabilize, his injuries returned, limiting him to only 18 games in the 23-24 season. At the end of the day, Orlando was desperate to fill the point guard role that Fultz was incapable of filling. Day by day, Markelle Fultz was becoming more disconnected from what the Magic were trying to do, and the team he left behind had changed for the better in his absence. Currently, the franchise has added pieces such as Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, and Jalen Suggs. It's difficult to see where Fultz fits in the mix, and frankly, Orlando didn't see the vision. After his best season statistically in the 22-23 year, he regressed and produced some of his least effective numbers since he first entered the league. In the 23-24 season, this was the last season he was in the NBA, he averaged 8 points, 3 assists, which is low for a point guard, 3 boards, and 1 steal. The Magic front office weren't impressed, and they chose to not renew his contract. Today, at 26 years old, Markelle Fultz remains unsigned, a reminder of how unpredictable an NBA career can be. Fultz is at a crossroads. He may receive an opportunity, but it'll probably be on a minimum scale deal, and he'll be given limited minutes. He can either accept it or wait for a better deal that might never come. But what do you think? Is Fultz capable of being a respectable backup point guard at this point? And what comes next for his career? Tell me in the comment section below. Until next time, peace.